It's summertime and it's time to play mobile games, especially those ones that are free. So today I have my favorite 10 just for you. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and I'm back here in the App Store checking out some of my favorite games for this summer. We have the time, we want to play our mobile games, so I have 10 of them for you guys today. If you like this kind of content or mobile gaming content altogether, make sure you sub the channel and ring the bell because we have daily mobile gaming videos for you right here every single day. The first game I'm going to share with you guys today is Battle Prime Epic PvP Shooter. This is another shooting game, but different than others that you have experienced, giving it its own twist. As you can see, you can have all of these different elements brought into the game. It's gotten 4.7 stars out of 5 in the store, which tells me it's a good start. Here we have an epic multiplayer third-person shooter, like I said, different than other things that we've seen on mobile before. So it's not just a bite off of PUBG Mobile or COD Mobile. It gives you a little bit of a different look and a different feel, and it has some epic battles, team-based. And is it really team-based, or is it every man for themselves? That's what you're gonna have to figure out when you go download this game. Again, this one is free in the App Store. This one's brought to us by Pressfire Games 000, and it's 1.3 gigs, just to make sure you have space on your phone. Of course, we're looking at an action game. Let me know in the comments below if this is one that you're gonna try out. Next up, we have a brand new game to the App Store, and it is Shadow Knight. This one is exciting to me because if you don't know about me, guys, I have a second YouTube channel focused solely on Diablo Immortal, which is not yet out. So I'm always looking for these action RPG style games to play. This one, like I said, brand new, 5-star rating, but only 2 ratings. As you can see, it has that shadowy look, hence the name, and it is that action RPG where you're running through the platformer type levels. It's more of a platformer style action RPG, and taking down bosses, taking down opponents. Let's take a second and look at the trailer. As you guys can see, the artwork has that cartoony feel, but it is very distinct to this game. I love art styles like this, and as you can see, it's a side-scrolling game, at least from everything we've been able to see so far. This is one that I plan on downloading and giving some extra time to on my main device, not just my test device. So this is one that you may actually see me doing a review on my second channel, Echo Gaming Diablo. This game is brought to us by Fansapan Limited. It's 224.1 megabytes, so really a small game, and it's an RPG with a 9+ rating. Again, is this one for you? You gotta let me know. Coming in at number 3 is The Gardens Between, and this is the one game on today's list that is not free. This is a $4.99 price, and this one comes in, at least in the Apple Store, as an editor's choice. This game is a puzzle game and has a unique art style. Honestly, guys, this one is beautiful. Coming in at number 23 in puzzle with a rating of 4+, so you know it's going to be pretty clean in case you want to let your kids play. 4.8 stars, and with a couple of thousand ratings at that. You can tell from these images, guys, that this has a very distinct art style, something that I'm personally a fan of. I may not be a fan of puzzle games, but if I were, this would be one that I would definitely want to play. And as you could see, a few trailers to look at. We're going to look at this first one right now. And look, I mean, beautiful art. And you can see how you have to interact with the environment so that things can happen within the environment so you could progress through the puzzle. Hence, it being a puzzle game. It gives me the idea of other puzzle games we've seen before, but of course done in a different way. Look at the rotating screen. It may remind you of another game that you have played in the past, but this one offers something cool. Again, we can see the unique art style with the rotating island mixed with things you would find in your living room. Interact with this, that happens, opens up this part of the puzzle. Definitely a fun game that deserves a home on your device. Yeah, it's $4.99, but it's totally worth it. And as you can see, we're giving this one a little bit more love than maybe some of the other games on today's list, and that's because it's well deserved. The game is gorgeous, well put together, and one that I really think you're going to enjoy. But because it's $4.99, the odds are less that you're going to download it. But you definitely should, because it's one that will just increase your mind, stimulating the mind with those puzzles. Brought to us by Voxel Agents, 755.4 megapixel, and it is in the genre of puzzle, a game for everyone, 4 and up. For those of you that love Mario Kart and other kart riding games, number 4 we have for you Kart Rider Rush Plus, another game in the same genre, and who doesn't like battling your opponents in a little bit of a race where you could slay them at the same time. Coming in the sports genre at number 41, again another game ages 4 plus with 4.6 stars out of a few thousand that there are currently in the App Store. And you'll notice the game has a similar look to a Mario game, Mario Kart, that we've all played before, whether it be on console or on the mobile device. This one is very popular in other Asian countries, but that does not mean that it can't be popular for us, at least for me, here in the United States. I'm not actually sure where you're watching from, so I shouldn't just assume. What do you guys think of this game? Is this one that you could try out on your device, take on your teammates, take on your family members and your friends, and beat them down in the race? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's look at more details below. Brought to us by Nexon Korea Corporation. 2 gigs, so it's a little bit bigger than the others. Hopefully you have the room in your phone. It's a sports game, and for 4 plus, it looks fun. If you like Mario Kart, you got to try this. Coming in at number 5, we have Lego Legacy Heroes Unboxed. This is one that I've played quite a bit of, and it's received 4.7 stars out of 5. I mean, we're looking at a Lego game backed by Lego. You know that it's going to have everything that it needs to see progression and to see future updates. It's a good game to invest your time into as well. And I'll tell you what, if you're into turn-based RPGs, this game is one of the best in the genre that's newer, something that's recently come out. And shall we look at the trailer? Not only is it done well, the graphics are beautiful on this one as well, with of course having that Lego feel. You start out, you have your village where you set everything up, and then you can go into these battles versus the opponents, upgrading your heroes along the way, unlocking them as you go as well, all done in a really cool Lego style. A style that only Lego could pull off. Open up the bags, open up the boxes, receive new heroes, go into battle. It's that simple. I'm actually surprised that this one is only sitting at number 76 in strategy. I was a big fan of it and thought it was a really good game, but this one, of course, was brought to us by Gameloft. And the size, 250.7 megabytes, that's not that big. And of course, as we said earlier, RPG. Now the Lego game, that's the one that's 9 plus. You would think this would all be in the 4, also be in that 4 range, but nope, 9 plus. Give it a shot. This one's fun. You can't go wrong. Blade of God is number 6 on today's list, and if you remember from what I said earlier, my second channel, Action RPGs, Diablo Immortal, well, that's the reason why I am looking forward to this game. It's an action game with that same type dark Diablo feel. So if you're looking for games to play while you wait for Diablo Immortal, this could be one for you. Rated at 12 plus, and with only 38 ratings, the rating is pretty low at a 3.6 stars. To me, you can't only always go by the rating. You have to give it a shot for yourself. When you look at the different artworks, you can see that it definitely has its own style, which is really nice when you come into a game to know it's just not a carbon copy of something else. I suggest you try this one out, but first, shall we take a look at the trailer? It looks like this game has a really comic book feel with nice cutscenes and a bit of story within it as well. The battles look incredible, and like we said, it's an action game. It didn't say action RPG, so it's a little bit of a different style. But when you see this kind of stuff, especially if you're a fan of Diablo, awaiting Diablo Immortal, or a really good action game on mobile, this one could be the game for you that takes up a little bit of your summer. This one is brought to us by Heaven Spirit Network Technology with 3.3 gigs, coming in at the largest of all the games we've seen so far. It's an action game, 12 plus. I gotta try this one again, because it's just, you slay stuff, and that's always fun. Coming in at number 7, Deadlight Daylight Mobile is a game that needs no introduction. This game has had a life on PC and console for some time, and it was greatly loved. It was a beautiful game where you're trying to survive. You have your survivors versus the hunters. The hunters are trying to hunt you down, and as you can see, They're a bit scary looking, and the game is extremely intense. Coming in with 4.2 stars, almost 10,000 ratings on it as well. Not so bad. RPG, it's in the RPG, role-playing strategy, which is a little bit weird to me. It's more of like a survival game, but it's sitting at number 38, and it's a 17+ game. Lots of guts, lots of gore in this one. If you've seen any of my earlier videos like this one, I promoted a game called Identity 5, which is very similar to this, but done in a different way with like puppet-like creatures, and the game's still amazing. If you haven't tried out Identity 5 and you're into Dead by Daylight Mobile, little side tip, check out that one as well. But you can see right here, guys, this is about survival. You and your team need to trick the hunter and try to get out of the space. You need to get out of wherever it is, whatever world it is that you are within. You need to unlock and you need to fix those engines, get yourself out. You have to survive, guys. If you've never seen this game before, you may as well check it out. You can't go wrong. It's probably the most popular on today's list, probably the one that most of you have heard of. But if you haven't, go check it out. It's free. Can't go wrong. Dives you right into the game. It's good. Behavior Interactive brings us this game. It's 3.6 gigs, so it is massive. And again, 17+ in the role-playing category. At number 8, we have Radiation Island, which is a survival game where you need to craft, you need to build, and you need to survive. You need to eat. Look at this game, guys. It's a really nice looking game sitting on the beaches with the palm trees. Looks like it's just a beautiful place to be, you and your hatchet. But then the bears come. You have to craft things so you can float yourself around the island, but that is not all. Creatures will come at you and you will find it hard to survive. Yeah, it's not such a beautiful island anymore, but can you survive on this island? That's what this one is all about. More trailers though. Let's check them out. This second trailer giving us a good look at the terrain, everything around you. And I'll tell you what, we're looking at a mobile game, guys. And sometimes when you watch these things, it's hard to understand that these are on mobile because of how beautifully rendered in all of the artwork is. It's amazing what can be done on mobile devices today. This is a little bit of look of the terrain, but there's one more trailer to give you a little bit of a better insight as to what the game really is about. Well, since that won't play, why don't we look at these images instead? Open survival world, crafting weapons, fighting zombies, uncover dark secrets, and escape the nightmare. This one looks like a ton of fun. 4.2 stars out of 531 ratings. It is $2.99, so again, it's one of the others that is not free on today's list, and it's brought to us by Atypical Games LLC, 1.5 gigs. It's an action game for 12+. Are you gonna actually go ahead and spend the money to download this game? $2.99. It's not a lot of money, but will you download it? At number 9, we have Bullet Echo, and how do I not have this on my channel when it has the same name as my channel? Bullet Echo is a really cool game that's going to bring you some nice cartoony feel where you team up with your friends and go to get objectives done within the game. It is a shooter, but it looks to be a top-down one that looks like a ton of fun. As you can see, the artwork from this game is sweet with the top-down style gameplay, playing with your friends, getting done with objectives. It's got like that Team Fortress feel, but on mobile in a different game. We're calling it Bullet Echo, which is pretty darn cool. Let's see if I can actually get this trailer to play. Here we go. Check out the top down. It totally looks like strategy, totally looks stealth, and as you can see, different objectives are being set so you can actually try and work together with your team to complete those objectives. I mean, we know how these kinds of games work, but the question to you is Bullet Echo one that you're gonna give a shot? It's free to play, it costs nothing. You may as well download it and give it a try. And well, we're setting traps too. Looks pretty cool. Bullet Echo. Play now. Zepto Lab UK Limited, 115.8 megabytes, and it's an adventure game, 17+. Forza Street Tap to Race comes in as one of the most popular games in our list today. One that could probably entertain you for the entire summer. Age 4+ because you're just driving. It's number 12 in racing right now and sitting with a 4.7 stars out of 25,000 ratings. As you can see, the artwork and the graphics are exactly what you would expect from a Forza game, as well as the customization that you can get for your vehicles. And it's exactly what you think it would be, like every other Forza game, but this one is new and updated and looking fresh. It's a racing game. You get to choose your car, unlock more cars, and equip them with more great stuff as you progress through the game. Coming to us from Microsoft Corporation, the ones that just shut down Mixer. Yeah, that's same Microsoft. Well, 1.9 gigs, it's a racing game, and for 4+. And if you want to see some other games that I'm currently playing that I'm in love with that may not be the newest game to the scene, you can see them right here on my iPad. Clash of Clans, daily videos right here on this channel for Clash of Clans. Brawl Stars, once a week you'll see a video for Brawl Stars. I love playing Knighthood, which is another turn-based RPG. Didn't make today's list because it's not new enough, but it is really an amazing game. And of course, COD Mobile. Who doesn't already know about that one? But we are out of here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have found a couple of games that you can enjoy playing this summer. Make sure you let me know down below in the comment section which ones you chose, and if you enjoyed your stay, throw a thumbs up on the video. I urge you to check out the entire series and even take a look at this video as well before you go. Remember to, guys, be great, be safe, and be good.